name is Zane, and today I just want to share some of the steps that I am doing at the moment, because I am not yet done. I'm not yet back in Vietnam. So steps that I'm doing to be able to go back to Vietnam. So let's start. First of all, I am doing this because I think a lot of people are still confused about the process, and I just want to help. I am no expert, and this is just based on my research, my company, and things that I've heard from other people. Okay? So first stop is that you really need to talk to your company because you need a sponsor to go back to Vietnam. Without a sponsor, then it's going to be really difficult and expensive to go back. It's not impossible, I think, but it's going to be hard. So yeah, sponsor. And the next step is that we need to submit our papers to necessary government agency. The first one is the People's Committee. So I'm not sure about the papers to submit to the People's Committee, so I can't help with that. But my company submitted our papers around October 1. And then they told us that we got our approval by October 22. Yes, one approval. I thought that everything's done, but it is not. Still, our names are already in the DOLISA list. DOLISA, DOLISA list. And that's the first step, so still yay. I really thought that everything is done because it's been a while, right? It's like 2 weeks. But it's not. And I'm also not sure because according to someone that the list was updated around October 13, but they only told us around October 22. So maybe there's like information or miscommunication around that time, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so now my company is asking us for some things that we have to give them. And one of that is to book your flights. But just an advice, you have to give yourself 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks, okay? To the day that you got the approval letter from the People's Committee, 3 to 4 weeks before you will fly back to Vietnam. Because you need to apply for the second one, which is the immigration approval letter. So the immigration approval letter, according to my company, we need booking details, hotel quarantines details, car booking, and also to apply for a sponsor letter. Originally, I thought the sponsor letter is only for people that needs to renew their visa. I am so wrong. Big time. Because everyone needs a sponsor letter. And it costs around $200. Another money. $200. Okay. And also, it's different for people that needs a new visa. Because in my case, I have a TRC. So I only need to pay $200. But for people that doesn't have TRC, they need to pay extra. According to my friend, they need to pay $235 plus stamp fee at the airport. So you get that like around 230, around 270 to 300. I guess it depends with the stamp fee, of course. So yeah, but for people with TRC, then that's $200. So after that, they have to apply it to the immigration department, and it's gonna take a few weeks. Okay, so along that time, once they get it, then you need to prepare for the third step, which is to apply for CDC. Okay, and at the same time, you have to submit 6 documents to your airline. Okay, 1 is the People's Committee, 2 is the Immigration Department, 3 is your TRC or visa, 4, what's the number 4? 4 is the hotel booking, 5 car booking, 6 register to your health department in your city or your province or quarantine center, and then there's that 6 things to do, and submit to your airline, because your airline need to submit it to CAAV, CAAV, the aviation stuff, for your landing permit. And you have to do that 5 to 7 days before your flight. And yeah, around that time, you also need to do stuff, like I said. So, of course, you need to get a COVID test 2 to 5 days before your flight. Find yourself a medical insurance, or if you have one, then that's good. Or you also need, or you can ask your company for a commitment letter stating that they will help you if you get sick. Worst case scenario, hopefully not, of course. And then, of course, you need a health declaration form. Maybe it's a paper or an online thing. I'm not sure about it. So, yeah. So, at the same time, of course, you have to prepare that. And then, finally, to get your landing permit. And then, yeah, I think that's it. Once you get the landing permit, then you're off to go back to Vietnam. And so far, that's the thing that I've researched. If you need help with quarantine information or airline, I do have some information. I'm not saying I have all, just some. It's still case to case, okay? In terms of airline, of course, I'm in Asia, so it's different. I know that some of the airlines that are landing in Vietnam are Cathay Pacific, Korean Air, Singapore Airlines. Although Singapore, they told me they don't do transit. So, you cannot fly to Singapore and fly back to Vietnam. That's not possible. You have to be in Singapore. And, of course, there's Korea. Korea, Taiwan. Korea, Taiwan. I'm not sure about Hong Kong, but I know for sure Korea and Taiwan. So, yeah. And there's Cathay Pacific, Korean Air, and Singapore Airlines. Oh, I already mentioned that. Sorry. And in terms of hotel quarantines, now they have more options. So they have 5-star hotels to 3-star hotels. I do have my top 4, which is on my budget. The lowest is 18 million, going up to 30 million and above. So since I don't have a lot of money, I'm looking into a cheaper option. Something with windows, because I'll go crazy without windows for 14 days. So yeah, so basically that's it. That's the only thing I know. And this is just from my research, from talking to friends, and from my company. I hope it helps. And I really wish to be back soon. So wish me luck. And I hope that I was able to help you some with your questions and your confusion. So thank you so much. And maybe I will also put some link. Okay, I'm very new to this, but I'm gonna try to put some link about the things that I've researched into this video. So thank you so much, and let's all pray to go back. Bye!